All right, guys. So, as you guys were beginning to work on your final subtopic page last week, one of the things that I told you guys to check for was making sure that you had an introductory paragraph. And now that I do have that, I'm going to go ahead and remove intro paragraph. I don't need that there anymore. And then you were talking about the problem. And then your final to do will be getting into solutions. And one of the things that I wanted to call your attention to today as you're rereading your intro paragraph and your paragraphs about the problem or issue, reread that as you are preparing to make revisions. One, do you have some type of topic sentence in your problem paragraph that is going to intrigue or engage your reader? Two, is the problem clear or obvious to them, where it could be seen to your reader as, okay, wow, this isn't just a problem for this person. This is a problem for me. This is a problem really for all people on earth as global citizens. So, my intro sentence for this problem paragraph was a plastic bag can, or excuse me, glad I'm revising because now I'm noticing that I made a typo. A plastic bag is used for an average of 12 minutes when you run to the store. But after you chuck it away, it can take up to 20 years to decompose or break down. This is the problem with single use plastics. So, this is my claim right after my quote to hook my readers. I'm telling them this is an issue. Like, we need to do something about it. And also, plastic bags are something called single use plastics. And I want to make sure that for my readers, I define and let them know what single use plastics are because they might not be familiar with that. As the name implies, single use plastics are plastics that are intended to be only used once. They can be used for food packaging, plastic bags, straws, containers, and many other items. However, once people throw them away, what happens to them? So now that I've defined what are single use plastics, this, however, is my transition word or phrase that's going to transition into this next paragraph about how this plastic can end up getting into the oceans, which also links with my subheading, plastic ocean. So these single use plastics, the big problem is that they're not staying in landfills. They actually end up getting into our bodies of water. Even when plastic is in landfills, it is possible for plastic to be blown away into rivers and oceans. Once the plastic reaches oceans, and here's another powerful statistic that I could not put into my piece. It's pretty alarming. It chokes the marine life, killing 1 million seabirds and 100,000 marine mammals and turtles every year. Not only is this statistic unsettling, it's alarming, it's scary, but scientists think that in the next 100 years, it's possible that half the species will be gone on the planet. The time to act is now. So, here, remember, this is an argumentative website. We are trying to argue for the fact that climate change, there needs to be things that are done to help with climate change. There needs to be things to be done to help our environment. So, this is like my closing sentence for this problem paragraph, because then this will help transition into my next part, which is the solution. So, how can we help? I clearly just made a point of there is wildlife in trouble, single use plastics are bad. Now, I need to give my readers some ways that everyone can help, whether it's at home in a place like Missouri where we're not by an ocean, or if I'm in a town that lives along the coast. So, your first to do today, reread what you already have on this subtopic page, revise if needed. Do you have a hook for your readers? Did you clearly explain the problem and why it's an issue? And do you have some type of closing sentence that is going to link or transition into your solution paragraph? I'll be available for some writing Google Meets today, guys, so let me know if you need any help with this.